Good Thursday morning. We're waking up chilly this morning, even more so than yesterday. You can see it right here with the numbers. It's 44 degrees in Smithfield, 47 in Providence right now, 37 in Taunton, and 43 in New Bedford. These temperatures technically below average by a couple degrees, but this is the question I've gotten a lot lately, and I want to address the, I'd say, temperature elephant in the room. I'm going to step off the screen, let you guys look at this map for yourselves. I've had a lot of questions, especially with the mosquitoes we saw late summer and early fall. When will we get that first frost? Well, here's a look at the averages. We haven't gotten there yet, but it's not that far off from this time of year that we generally start to see that first frost, and that first freeze not all that far afterwards. So something to keep in mind as we get to this point of the year. Make sure you're protecting your plants as we look to these cooler nights ahead, at least in the short term anyway. Part of the reason it is so cool is not just the air from the north pushing our temperatures down since it's a little bit colder, but also because of the nice clear sky here on satellite and radar. Not much to talk about here. Radiational cooling taking hold of conditions and allowing things to cool off more effectively. Also, with all the dry conditions we have, gorgeous sunrise here. A couple fluffy clouds to make the sky look a little more interesting, but a cotton candy sky as we start this Thursday. Again, 47 degrees for Providence, 44 in Smithfield, 43 in Westerly, 48 for Newport, and 43 for New Bedford. As we move through the day, temperatures in the low 50s by the end of the morning. Depending on where you live, I think most of us will be between about 50 and 53 degrees by 9 a.m. Plenty of sunshine today, as you saw on the camera. That does not change going into the afternoon. Temperatures do. We're in the upper 50s by noon, and most of us top out in the low 60s, falling back towards 60 degrees by your commute home later this evening. On that note, here's a widespread look at the high temperatures today. 61 across the board here for Norwood, Taunton, and New Bedford. 63 for Providence today. 62 in Newport, North Kingstown, and Smithfield. Block Island, I think you're getting a 60 on the dot, and 63 as we head to Westerly. Overnight tonight, we're back down to the mid-40s, very similar to how we woke up this morning. Expect it to be a nearly identical feel as we wake up on Friday. And on that note, let's plan this final day of the week, starting with the hour-by-hour forecast. We go up from the 40s through the 50s, through the 60s, and most of us top out between about 67 and 70 degrees, which is right on the money for this time of year. That's where temperatures should be. By the way, the sun doesn't change. It's still beautiful and sunny tomorrow. And then as the sun sets, we gear up for a great football game. The Governor's Cup kicks off at 7 o'clock at Centerville Bank Stadium. Going to be such a great game and a fantastic forecast for football. I really think this is just perfect for this time of year. I hope you agree. Right around 60 degrees when the game starts. I will say bring an extra layer if you get cold easily, because by the fourth quarter, we're going to be closer to 50 degrees. Now over the weekend, big difference here. The 50s go by the wayside, at least for the high temperatures. We end up with high temperatures in the mid and upper 70s. Big difference in terms of the feel. It's not only going to be warmer, but it'll be a teeny bit more humid as we head into Sunday and Monday. Not dramatically so. It's not going to be sticky. It's just not going to be as dry as today and tomorrow. Sunshine sticks around all the way through Monday, and then we have a chance of rain as we get to